Saturday Night Live. Comedy Store pregame, baby. You can tell it's a nice night. Slightly overcast. I've got about an hour before I hit the main room. There's my trusty sidekick, Lois. There's good energy in the air. You can tell the freaks are out tonight, baby. Earl Skakel, live on the streets. What up, TB and Ryan? It's a good way to kill off some jitters. Just walk Lois for about 10 minutes. What up, AC/DC and Queen On? Some clouds in the sky, but overall, pretty good weather. Of course, it's been very hot in LA lately, and I'm wearing leather pants. I don't fuck around. I am sweating a little bit, so we'll let the cool nighttime air take care of business. She had to pee right away. What up, Jess Jenna? We're just chilling right now. It's, I don't know what this car is doing. He's out of control. Get that guy's license plate. Dox him. Dox that guy. Guy honking at me? Fucking beat the shit out of him. Sorry, I'm coming in hot. All right, make sure this car stops. That car just drives right through. Stuttgart! I mean, the streets are fucking wild right now. Now I'm gonna save these guys a ticket right here. This is a $100 ticket. I bet you they... Watch this. Hey, do you guys have a permit? Do you guys have a permit? A permit for parking. They'll tow your car. It's permit only around here. And they will tow it. It's a guarantee. Yeah, no problem. See, I just saved them about 3. You can try on Santa Monica Boulevard. There's meters, but they're probably taken. There's a valet right at the end of this street down that way. Or you can do a little risky. It's a little risky, and I've never seen anyone get towed. You could park at Pavilions, the supermarket. Just go in there, do a lap, so they think you went in there. What was that? Sure. It's just right there. It's like. But you're just crazy. The other night I parked here. I mean, you can try it, but you'll get a ticket and get towed for sure. On a Saturday night, they're very vigilant. So you can try it. Hold on here. Oh, I thought she went doo-doo. Like, I'm just trying to help them. I don't care if they get a ticket or not. Oh, yeah. I mean, probably the safest bet is Pavilion, to be honest with you. Do you know how many people I've saved from getting a ticket? It's uncalculable amount. Look at Lois. I watched a little bit of MLC. I feel bad because I'm sure she's very nice. I don't know her. I have zero problems with her. I love Gino. I just don't find Kiki that interesting. And once again, she might be. I don't know. But I just like no one would be talking to her unless she was, if she wasn't married, I just don't. It's kind of like Ashley Cummings. If Whitney weren't her sister, it's like, why would you talk to her? And I'm open to her being funny. I've seen one set at that steel toe thing last week. It was not good. But I will say this in her defense. It was a shit bar gig. So, I'm open to being wrong on that. And I don't find Mr. Kill Everything, like, once again, I've never been on a stream with him. Never talked to him. Have no problem with him. But I just kind of, the few minutes I watched tonight, he seemed sober, which was cool. But I don't know, man. I love Kevin. Kevin's my favorite person in that dark world. He's absolutely the funniest. But, is this El Gordo from Scarface? How do you go from being on the prime of David Letterman multiple times to talking with Clearwater Chad and talking about Carmex shooting loads on Felicia? I don't know. But what do I know? I've got 9 people in here. He had 800, so maybe I should just start talking about shooting loads and blowing it out. What do I know? I just work here. Thank you to those of you who watched the first ever driving window stream last night. Didn't quite work out like I had anticipated. We'll cover the whorehouse in another stream. And it's a bummer. The feed cut out literally right as I was about to show you guys Elvis's house. So, I think what I'm going to have to do whenever I do a stream in Bel Air, and maybe Malibu, this guy's up to no good, that I'll have to film a video, and because the Wi-Fi in Bel Air is notoriously horrible. Bel Air is essentially at the bottom of a canyon. Malibu is weird too. Like, once you get going along PCH, it's pretty. What the fuck? Is this the wire in this alley? So. Interesting. Got to keep your head on a swivel in this alley. Yes, here we are, West Hollywood. It is what it is. Of course, you guys know this. I always point this building out, but this is where Ozzy Osbourne recorded Ultimate Sin, right here. This used to be Larrabee Sound Studios. They still have the parking sign up somewhere. I can't find it, but Larrabee Sound Studios in the house. I mean, it's funny. I was having dinner with some, let's just say, people who they know what they're talking about. They were all talking about how none of them would want to fight me because I'm a big guy. But, you know, the truth is I'm really slower than shit. There we go. We just got random sneakers in the street. The fuck? You know, I could fight if I thought someone was going to try and hurt Lois or something. Then I'd hulk up, for lack of a better phrase. But hopefully I don't have to do that. You know, I like to keep it real. It's a nice breeze right now. I believe the second show is close to being sold out, so should be a live crowd, baby. Who knows, maybe we'll do a nighttime drive after. And I will position the suction cup and whatnot a little better than what it was last night, but I was in a rush job last night. I was excited to, you know, see how it would work. Because I see these fucking driving streams. This one guy, I think he puts it on mute. He doesn't even fucking talk. And he just drives from like Hollywood to Malibu. 50,000 views. So, it's going to be trial and error for me. We don't do, this isn't an open mic, Lucifer. You'll have to go to the Ray DeVito stream for that shit. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I mean, how hypocritical would I be if I talk all this shit about the pedophiles and the rapists and all those fucking scumbags and then do a tour with Bill Cosby? I don't think so. But to be completely honest, I wasn't asked, so there's also that. All right, let's get Lois some food. I'll look at her supplements there. Whoa. Ooh, it's hot. But I think it's gross. The people who did it. But nobody cares, man. That's the sad thing. Nobody cares. That's why I just keep my mouth shut and do my thing. And I'm sad to say the pedophiles and the rapists, they win. Some move to Austin. They get on Rogan. Some just stay here and do their thing. So I'm done defending victims and find out on yourself, I guess. You know, It's kind of sad, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, well, that helps if. Um, I mean, I don't think anyone should be forced to quit comedy. I think you should speak with your dollar. If you don't like Dave Chappelle, don't go to his shows. You know, if you don't like Jeff Ross, don't go see him on Broadway. So I don't. You know, just the way it is. You know. Damn, it's hot. I'm wearing leather fucking pants. Whew. But I also put moisturizer on too, because I actually give a shit about how I look. All right, now I go on at 12, so we'll do about another 15 minutes, and then you guys will just have to go to. I do keep it real, but I'm slowly starting to realize that keeping it real is absolutely the wrong way to go about this business. But, you know, it's who I am, so. I love Ricky Gervais. Uh, I did miss the cover. Was that today, A. Thompson? Um, so I do recommend the group Kip Smith is talking about. It's very fun. It's very, I am moist. I'm telling you that right now. But, you know, what are you going to do? Do I have to wear leather pants tonight? Probably not. But I will. Because I'm a slave to the grind. I love Gervais. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. But he's also in a position, you know, where he cannot give a fuck, you know. I'm not really in that position, to be frank. I mean, when I spoke out, about certain things in the comedy community in LA, I was literally told to be quiet. And some of them, I was actually speaking out in defense of the girl who said I threw her down a flight of stairs because she had been assaulted by many people. And I was actually sticking up for her. And I had an executive from New York call me. You can guess the network. And say, hey, we appreciate what you're doing, but it's not your fight. And I'm like, it is my fight. Because the person whose fight it is, at the moment, and probably still to this day, is not capable of speaking out for what's been done to her. But what are you going to do? I didn't. Can you send me a link on that, A. Thompson? Are we friends on Instagram? Hold on, let me go. I don't really have a producer, so let me look up West. I mean, there are a lot of massage parlors. West Hollywood. Sex raid. Let's see. No, nothing. Sex trafficking. Let's see. Sex traffic. LA gangsters trafficked. Runaways. It doesn't say anything about West Hollywood. It says something about the Hoover Crips, which I don't think would be anywhere around here. Let's see. Federal indictment charges 11 gang members associated with controlling prostitution around the corridor of South Los Angeles. Yes, that is not anywhere where I live, thank God. The 14 to 70 years old, Jesus. I was abused and got. Oh, I know. I mean, it's insane, you know. I mean, I literally thought the executive was kidding. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm literally sticking up for someone who said I threw them down a flight of stairs. Because that's how fucked up she was. I was literally the only good guy in her life. And she turned on me. Like, what on earth is going on? But, that's just how it works. No, Figueroa, Earl, did you see the New York Post article about Stuttering John suing Shuley and Carl? Can you send it to me on Twitter? I've heard about the lawsuit, but I mean, to be honest, and I don't know anything about the law, to be honest, just in terms of that, but it does seem, and if I were Melton, I'd be a little worried. Using those voice things, the AI voice chats, you're making money off of, I guess, what would be someone's likeness. So I would think that has to be like not illegal, but it has to be like you'd have to pay Stuttering John or Chad or whoever's voice you're using, but I don't know. I mean, this could be step one of the implosion of the Dabbleverse. Because it's also all the stuff, all the talk about people being pedophiles and stuff. I mean, if someone called me a pedophile, I would sell my home and spend every dollar of the profits on suing their ass. But I'm like that though. Like, even with the girl who said I threw her down a flight of stairs, I had I hired a libel and slander attorney. And, $5,000 I spent, to be honest. I'm not trying to impress anyone, but that's what I spent. Because this guy is the best in the business. And, for that, he did a little investigating and, he was essentially telling me, Earl, I believe you. I've done some investigations into this girl, just preliminary stuff. I won 70-0 today, Earth sucks. I'm now ranked 13th in the country. I've done some research, and she seems to have a habit of dating someone and then going into accusation mode. But in terms of your case individually, you've got to prove exactly what she said. You've got to prove who she said it to, and then you have to get those people or persons to flip on her. And it's a lot. And, you're better off just letting it go, which really sucked. Yeah, I mean, we dated about a year. I never even came close to doing anything like that to her, like anything. So, but she was so damaged and probably still is. Like, I remember the first night she came over to hang out, and because she kind of tricked me. Like, this is the crazy story, and then I got to get to the store. She calls me. To this day, I don't know how she got my number. I'll assume it was Moses. And she says, hey, I feel uncomfortable at this guy's house. And this guy was a known creeper. So I go over there. This guy's just filling her full with booze and weed. So he looks at me, and he probably thought I'm moving in for the kill. I wasn't. And he's like, if anyone's not going to fuck me in this house, get out. So we get in the car, and she's like, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, after I drop you off, I'm going to watch hockey. I'm like, okay, where do you live? She's like, well, I'm kind of couch surfing. Can I crash with you? Because she got it out of me that I wasn't doing anything. So I couldn't really say no. So we're watching hockey or whatever, wrestling for about an hour and a half. I'm getting tired. And I said, hey, I'll be right back. And I'll never forget the look she gave me when I went upstairs to get her a pillow and a blanket. She looked disappointed that I said, "Hey, let's go upstairs." And the even more look of disappointment when I gave her the pillow and blanket and said, "Hey, you gotta leave at 9 o'clock. I got a dentist appointment." I lied. I didn't have a dentist appointment. So that was our beginning. So this dude, I making shit up. I mean, if you're gonna insult me, Alex, speak fucking English, will you? So, you know. Well, I mean, listen, everyone has a bad day. I mean, I walked in on my girlfriend at the time fucking someone. The amount of rage I felt was like I was turning green like the Hulk. Did I want to kill both of them? Yeah, but I didn't. So, hit the like and subscribe button, Alex, for that outlandish statement written in Swahili. She did leave because I said I had a dentist appointment. And I literally drove around the block twice, and then I came back home and went to sleep. But my point of that story is that's how we start. So, it's just the way it is. But it just sucked because, for like the first 2 years of us being broken up, I had no idea she was saying I hit her. So I was just walking around and no one really told me. So, because I don't think anyone believed her, so they just didn't even bring it up to me. And then a few people did bring it up to me because I think there were people that I didn't really know. And I'm like, "Hey, man, I don't have a story. That didn't happen. That's my story." And so, well, that's I was just talking about that. Earth sucks with someone. If you go watch that clip of Jeff Ross on Rogan, it's such a great look into the mind of Jeff, because here he is on the #1 podcast. He knows he has to kiss Rogan's ass. So a lot of people just agree with Joe on everything. You want to be invited back. You go on, that's your first goal. I mean, yeah, you want it to be a good interview, but you want to be invited back. So, Jeff brings up how great I was on Roast Battle, and you could literally see Jeff squirming in his seat going, and you could see the wheels turning in his brain going, "Okay, I can't rip into Earl, but I'm not going to say anything nice about Earl, even though I helped create the fucking show that made you a lot of money, made me nothing." And he just kind of wormed his way out of it. Yeah, there's a lot of good people on the show. Like, totally evading, "Hey, Earl's great." So, did Rainen Hirschberg get on Rogan for any other reason? I don't know. Oh, did someone ask me about Jeff Dye? I'm sorry, I didn't answer that question. I mean, I've known Jeff for a long time, so I got no problem with him. I don't really see him a lot. He just got passed at the Comedy Store, so I'm assuming I'll see him more often. But I did not. Let's go one more minute, guys, and then I got to scoot to the store. But yes, Jeff Lipschitz. So, I mean, I don't know him that well, so I can't say he's secure or insecure. To me, I've always thought he was pretty self-confident. I mean, he's a tall, good-looking guy or whatever. But yeah, that Jeff on Rogan is so funny because it's just a great look at the human psyche of Jeff. Jeff is very calculating. I mean, that's I can't say I'll give him credit for, but nothing goes in that guy's brain without thinking, how do I get in the head of the business? And in that moment, he's on the #1 podcast in the world. He's got Joe Rogan complimenting someone he fucking hates. So he's got to navigate in his brain within 10 seconds of, what do I say? And he's literally like, yeah, but there's a lot of great entrances. There ain't. So, thank you. Yeah, you ever meet Bruce Campbell? No, I've never met those guys. Will you be back late night? I don't know. I mean, it depends how late I'm out and about. at the store. I mean, I'll bring my phone with me. Maybe I'll do a nighttime drive after the set. Maybe I won't. And that's about it, guys. I gots to go. Even though William Zoom told me YouTube don't like half-hour streams. Well, YouTube, you're getting one now, bitch. I love you.